You are listening to the Wyrd Mountain Gals Show. Prepare yourself.
For
some reason,
voice.
Yeah, it's not as obnoxious as the other one, but it's still obnoxious. So whatever is where I'm at with that. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
CatDog is fine.
I take it you're home with CatDog.
Yeah, he has something to say, evidently. What's up,
CatDog?
He's included right now. Is there something that we can do for you? No, I'm not even going to ask that. Never mind. Forget it. I'm just happy when he doesn't show me his butthole. You know, it's like, just stay away, Cat. He gets very obnoxious sometimes.
Yeah, he is a cat.
He is, and so right now, it's about 80. Okay, so that's about the high end of where I'm comfortable. But
me too.
The house is nice and cool because we keep everything closed. Do you hear that? He did not like that thought, and he won't out. He wants to go out on the porch, and I understand that. But if I open that door to the porch and let him out, it lets all the cool air out and all the hot air in.
Oh no!
So he'll have to suffer. He'll just have to suffer.
Oh, you're the meanest mama ever.
I know it. What can I say? Awful. Don't agree with her. Do not agree with her.
Wow.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, Beltane, what is your favorite part of it? When you first look at Beltane and smile.
I love all of it. I love everything there is. Now, when I have memories of Beltane, there have been times that I've been overly ambitious with a ritual or a ceremony. And I thought, oh, that'll be great. And it ended up being a whole lot of work for not a lot of bang.
Okay.
But mostly, I just love it. I mean, I love for it not to be too hot. It's supposed to be cool. We're doing our thing on Sunday.
Right.
So it's going to be, in the 60s, which is just ideal for me. And I love the maypole. I love making a flower crown. I love washing my face in the morning dew.
Oh, yeah.
I love the flowers. There's everything about it I love. I've got a colander full of strawberries that I'm going to cap and put them in with the sweet woodruff and some sweet German white wine. So that I've got beautiful May wine for the season. I'm going to put that down today. We'll start drinking that tonight. It's like soda pop, It's just, sweet and good. So
speaking of
all of that I love.
Well, what food do you associate with Beltane?
Strawberries, always. Yeah.
Music?
Isn't that funny? Music. Wild music.
Wild music.
Dance music, Appalachian music, like traditional Irish music, Scottish music, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I saw a meme
drums
that had a maypole, the top of the maypole, and it was all wrapped up perfectly, and it said what we thought we'd do. Then you see the other half of it, and you see a maypole, and it's just, you can tell they were wild and giddy dancing by the way it's wrapped at the top. What we actually accomplished.
I tell you, the smartest thing we ever did is we caught 2 of those umbrella holders, the really heavy ones that you put an umbrella in for outside. We caught those on sale, probably Kmart. God, I miss Kmart so much.
Me too.
For $5 a piece.
Wow.
So
we
just pick up a maypole that will fit inside that stand. And we ratchet it in, and it, generally, unless some people are pulling really hard and other people aren't, it works okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I'm going to find something to wear that is not black now. You can believe it or not.
I've got to do that too. I've got plenty of the little summer dressy sort of things that I usually wear at festivals. Someone did one of those out.
Yeah, something just makes you feel kind of bright and happy. And
yeah.
That is Beltane. It's bright and happy.
Yes. Yes.
I could use it.
Bright and happy and everything is possible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad it's coming. And I can't believe it's already that close to it. And, we're here. I mean, basically,
we made it through.
It's the eve of it as we are speaking. So, yeah, we made it through. At some point, by the way, Mindy is going to come in here and stop off some eggs and all. And it won't take long. I can hang up if you want, or we can get her on the line.
Oh, that's fine.
She is a herb woman.
If you can do without some of those eggs, I could use some.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start picking you up some eggs when I get mine. Aren't they good?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I love them.
That yolk was just the color of gold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I love Mindy, and I love Mindy's eggs.
Well, and I'm glad she is thriving.
Me too. She's going to bring me some mint, and I've already got, I picked up some loofah from her. So I've got 3 little loofah plants, and they're doing so well. They're just little, but they're sturdy, you can tell. They love that.
It's so funny.
What?
I've only ever grown that once.
Have you?
But, yeah, it's a big, sturdy, stout plant.
Good. Very good. Well, my mom, for my birthday this year, she had some herbs, little herb garden seeds and stuff sent to me. And one of them was a pepper plant. And she didn't know what kind of pepper plant it was. And I Google Earthed it, or Google Lensed it. Mm-hmm. And I'll have you know that she got me, Miss Bland Food herself, got me a Carolina Reaper plant.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it is a beautiful pepper.
It is beautiful.
I ain't going to eat it, but it's a beautiful pepper, yeah.
You can use it in workings.
Mm-hmm.
And it does.
Oh, hell yes, you can.
That's something I found out kind of by accident. But, yeah, it works and working. CatDog, there you go, hon. Right there. I'm not going to feed you food by hand.
No.
Oh, he looks so insulted. Yeah. Well, Byron, I'm just
crying with him. I'm just crying with him.
He doesn't
Poor
cry.
little young'un.
He just whines. He's not crying. I'm not suffering. You're not suffering.
He is suffering.
No.
He is suffering. You do not understand because you're the meanest mama ever.
Oh. Nuh-uh.
That is the sound of suffering. I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny for me to say you're the meanest mama ever, and I think, not really.
No, I don't think so. No, just no. And now it went right out of my brain. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you. The news keeps getting better for me.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up this morning. I had no extra pain. I had no issues. I didn't need a breathing treatment. I didn't even need medicine. My only thing I really want to improve is my stamina. But without brain fog, let me tell you something. I got in there yesterday, and I have kicked some literal butt on the house there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And I couldn't have even planned that much work with the brain fog. But it's like I just got up yesterday and I knew what I needed to do and I knew how much time I had. And that's what I did. And I'm so glad. I can't even tell you. I'm really glad. So,
that is such a huge change for you.
Yep, it is huge, huge. So I really have something to dance about this coming.
You do, and something to celebrate.
Yep.
Well, I'm the opposite today. I've been a crazy, it's all good, zoom woman. Last night I couldn't sleep. For any number of reasons, I just couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
And I woke up this morning to drug my ass out of bed. It's 8 o'clock. I gotta get up. And I've been dragging all day. It's like,
hard.
I don't have brain fog exactly, but I just haven't got any energy.
You've got all the resources are flagging already.
Yeah, well, it's reminding me of how it was a month ago when I was still in pain.
Oh, yeah.
And I just thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get myself some fizzy water and put a little shot of Irish whiskey in it. I'm going to sit down. It's all going to be good. So I am I'm not really taking the day off, but a little bit. Taking a little bit of time off.
You're just doing maintenance. Mm-hmm. And that is totally, not only is it allowed, but it's encouraged.
And it's necessary.
Right.
Because we had a great meeting last night. We had a circle of council meeting for the temple. Oh. And it was delightful. Okay. Lots of good ideas, lots of smart folks, lots of laughing, it was just really good.
That's what you wanted. Mm-hmm. For it, forever.
And my little babies, because I'm a better mama than my mother was. I took my little baby tomato plants outside yesterday. So they could start hardening off so they can go in the ground.
Nice.
Big tomato plants. And I let them stay out all night. Oh, boy. And so after I went to the grocery store today, I got the groceries out, put groceries away. And I said, I got to go get the tomatoes. And Joe said, what did you do with the tomatoes? And I said, the tomato plants are coming in today. Because they got the whole day out, and then they got a whole night out. And now they're going to come be in the window and just kind of chill their jets for today. Yeah. And he just looked at me like, okay, whatever.
Okay. He should be used to it by now. I mean, don't you think so,
Almost 40 years.
Look at him. Oh, he looks so put out right now. You wouldn't believe the look on his face.
Well, because you're so mean. Wow. Wow.
He has turned his back on me. He is sitting looking away from me. He turned. CatDog. Oh, he knows we're talking about him. His ears came straight back when I said his name. CatDog. Mm-hmm. He says, man. I put Kitty Cat TV on the other day when I was here, and he about went crazy trying to catch the mouse on the TV. That could be why he went out at me.
I think it was Monday. I went out to do something in the yard because, like you, I got energy again, so I get some stuff done.
It's crazy.
And I stepped out. I was hanging up laundry. I stepped out to the back stoop, and it sounded like a jungle with all the birds.
Oh, yeah.
And I ran back in the house, and I got my phone, and I pulled up the Merlin app so that I could see what all was there. And it was 12 different songbirds in my backyard.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was just wild. And it always makes me laugh to think, that sounds so pretty to me. What they're really saying is, this is my territory.
Yeah. Hey! Hey!
And you are officially warned off. Don't come over here. Don't step over that line. Don't come over here. But to us, it sounds like la 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 la.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I watched a hawk getting chased by the crows. Mom's got a crow's nest right up in the backyard. And there's some bird. It's got to be a mockingbird. It's the only thing I can think of. Although it could be a crow. Because, as a matter of fact, I think some of the noises are the crow. Because it goes, mwah, mwah. and we have a bird that sounds exactly like a seagull. That's got to be a mockingbird. It has to be.
Got to be.
Boy, let me tell you.
Crows are really good at that, too. Because we've got a big family of crows in the backyard. And one day, I could have sworn I heard a duck. And I was like, because we have neighbors and they had ducks. A fox got their ducks. But I was thinking, have one of the ducks escaped from over there? Listen to that. And then a bird flew over, obviously not a duck, and perched far enough, close enough to me that I could see it. And it was a crow, and it just started going, whack, 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 whack.
Well, now.
What?
I have heard that too, and I just thought it was a duck because we're close to the lake. Oh, so somebody who is not going to be named right now has got yellow and white fur, has decided that since I'm not paying attention to him, he's going to jump on the table with the round glass that he's not supposed to jump on and start digging in the bowl that has my hair stuff in it. This is him wanting attention. So as a
whatever
mother,
he has to do.
As a mother, how would you handle that?
Even negative attention is better than no attention at all.
Right. So I'm thinking that I should just walk over there, pick him up, move him, and not pay him any attention. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Mom.
Wow.
He knew that he was misbehaving because when I got up and started walking towards him, he jumped down. And with a little whine and a meow. So,
what do you mean? I wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
He's a mess. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He's a real mess.
It's his job. You know what? I'm a mess, too. I do have to tell you, I'm hearing thunder outside, and I got clothes on the line. So if I suddenly go, I see you later, Bob, it means I've gone to run to get the clothes off the line. You know, I thought, bless your heart, Elsa, if you keep this, is that when I heard Sonia's piece last week, I was thinking, gosh, and then it'd be nice to do a piece of Elsa, and then maybe a piece of John Tree.
Yeah. That would. I wonder if he would have time to, hey, John, if you're out there, do you have time for me to give you a holler and maybe we could do a little recording? Let me know, or let Byron know, or just send it out there and we'll make it happen. That would be good.
Did you see what he did on Facebook? He had to order some syrup, like pancake syrup. And they had Dolly Parton syrup that was in a bottle shaped like a guitar.
Oh my gosh!
It was Dolly Parton brand syrup, and it was it had been on sale for like 98 cents or something. And of course, he had to get it. And it is the funniest thing, and it's part of that branding of all that merchandise she was putting out in cake mixes and all that stuff. So it's obviously part of that. And he sent me a picture of it. I said, "Oh my God, Lord.
I love it.
Lord have mercy."
Well, you know, she sends the profits from that to her charity. So you can buy her stuff, and not that I'll buy her cornbread, but you know, but I will buy the rest of her stuff. But I don't need a cornbread that mixed. That's what I'm saying about that. Yes, I'm not saying anything about cornbread being sweet. Okay, I'm just not. People know.
Well, and here's the funny thing: you just did.
I didn't have to, though.
No, you did not.
I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty strict about my cornbread these days.
That cornbread mafia thing was hilarious.
Yeah.
The cornbread mafia. Well, I kept waiting for her to talk about actually cornbread. She kept talking about weed instead. And it was still hilarious. And if I could look like that, I would write that kind of music too, probably. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'm going to see the Selby Meister sometime this week, and we may do some of that.
I'm so glad.
Me too.
You've not had nearly enough opportunities to do that.
No, I'm so glad. I just feel so much better about everything. And then I keep thinking, how long is this going to last? Because I went to my doctor for my Xolair shot, the doctor in Hendersonville, and they flat out refused to give it to me. And I have to get it approved by the doctor because they had never heard of anybody having two different biologics.
Oh.
Now, supposedly there are no, indications in it? There's no, but it's just not something that they had heard about, I guess. And so before she felt comfortable giving me that, she wanted me to clear it up with the doctor, I guess, and I'm okay with that. If they want to pay more attention to me, I'm good with it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still live in, like, Mayberry or something where they would say to you, I need to check with that other doctor. Not you check with the doctor, you do all the legwork. And then I will approve it or not approve it. But I know that's how it works.
Yeah. What they told me, they gave me a number to call of triage and to ask their permission and then reset up the shot. But I actually don't care if I'm getting one or the other or both. I'm feeling so good. I just want to continue to feel well. I mean, I think it's going to suck if I somehow quit being qualified for these medicines. Because I've never felt consistently good. I can't believe I woke up that way this morning without, I didn't have to think of myself at all. I was just able to.
You just woke up and got up?
Yeah, I just woke up. Well, I noticed the day and I noticed, everything except for how I was feeling because I wasn't feeling bad. I just woke up quiet and happy at the work I'd done the day before and a little bit startled over how low my blood sugar was.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm stupidly happy about this stuff right now. I may not sound it, but I am. And I'm a little bit wondering about what's going to happen at 3:00 today because, that experience I had in Statesville with that doctor. And of course, this doctor, I looked him up and he's not a DR, he's a DO. And
what is that? I don't know what a DO is.
I'm not sure that I know. I guess I'm getting ready to find out. I hope that he ends up working out, okay? He that's all I can say. I just hope he works out. I do.
Me too.
And I have a feeling he will. I think I told you, Esteban or something, Menendez.
Oh.
Is his name, and he's out of Florida. So, Yep. So let's see what a DO designation is. Eugenio Luis Menendez, DO. And
is that an osteopath?
So I don't know. It says he graduated from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine.
Oh, there we go. Yes, so it's a doctor of osteopathy.
Is that the holistic kind of whole body approach stuff?
Beats the hell out of me. I just heard that a friend of mine just got a new doctor.
Okay.
And her claim to fame is she's an osteopath.
Okay, all right.
And I didn't even look it up. I should have, but I was doing something else. I was drinking whiskey, eating jelly beans. As one does.
As one does. Drinking whiskey and eating jelly beans. Man, what a life.
I know. Well, it's almost Beltane. Ain't nobody going to control me and what I do.
So what is
Except, I've got a little friend who, I say little friend, he's 12. And he's one of the neighbor boys. And he just lost his grandma.
Oh.
And I was over picking up my horrific mouthwash that I have to have for my post-surgery stuff. And they had all of the Easter candy was 80% off at the Walgreens.
Oh.
And on the bottom shelf was this giant, the giant Easter rabbits, except this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh.
So I thought, you know what? I'm getting that for him. And I'm going to say, losing somebody is hard, but there's always sweetness too.
Yes.
And here's a chocolate T-Rex. Eat this.
Don't get hyper around your parents, kid.
Yeah, drive them crazy for a little while. No, he's a good kid.
Sounds like it.
That's a hard thing, though. I mean, I lost my grandmother when I was 39, and that about killed me.
Me too.
Still about kills me.
Same. I was a little bit younger for both of them. I knew when my dad's mom died, I knew it that night. She told me in a dream. I think I told you that story.
Yeah.
And then I got up. My parents got up super early in the morning, and I heard them get up, and I got up, and I was telling them about it, and they told me to go on to bed, and then, normal day happened, and they came and got me in the middle of a school day because my grandma died, and we had to go to Robbinsville. And I knew it. I already told them. So, weirdness from the beginning.
that make the conversation feel really weirdly different when you hear that dude say that?
A little bit, but not bad, You
just know you have to watch what you say. Or actually you don't, but you
can bleep out anything I say, just like you do, Byron.
Yes. It's funny how much of our conversation is just, nope, cut it off right here, No, sir, that's not getting out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Byron had been, if we knew her back in the day, and she had been with us when we went to go see South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut?
That's one conversation that would not have been recorded.
But we would have laughed. Well, I mean, as it was, we already laughed our butts off.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the funniest movies that I've ever gone to the theater and see. But it wasn't because of the content of the movie altogether. It was just, I don't know what hit us. But we were just in that mood. I think we were overworked.
We were in hysterics. That's what we were.
Right, that's it. I think we were overworked. We must have been.
Well,
but we were young, too. That's been a year or two ago, hadn't it?
At least a year or two. Who are you two?
I should just ask the AI, hey, when was that out? I think it was like 2000 and... Wait, were we in the hotels then?
I want to say we were, but John, Alicia, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure.
Do you remember the person's face that I showed you about a week or two ago? And I said, who does this look like? And you came up with this name. So, I went ahead and I asked Byron about it. Any chance that you know this person? And she kind of rolled her eyes and nodded at me. That's what I said. And I said, okay. And she said, do you? And I said, well, potentially. She sure looks like someone who calls herself my friend until she decided to pull something a little bit despicable and betray me.
This was from the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. So, Byron said, was she a little bit younger than you? And I said, yes, she was.
Speaking of that, because I looked up her stupid ass on whatever it was, Google search.
Yeah.
The next day, I had friend requests from all three of those people.
Whoa.
On Facebook.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding.
That is so invasive. I got a text yesterday from the allergy place that shall remain nameless, but it's the local one here, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah.
One of them is my doctor. And it said, you qualify for, or we have reason to believe that you qualify for a Halley smart sensor. Just click here and we'll get you started on it. And
you told me this.
Yeah. And it's like I looked it up, and it's something that monitors how often and how well you breathe in your asthma treatment.
Right.
It's like, and then sends the data on to whoever.
Right.
No, thank you. George Orwell is here. George Orwell, he had it. He knew it was going to happen. He was right. We're basically pretty much there, I'd say. I tell Mom, it could be worse with the neighbors. Because, the neighbor's mom lives in what is, by all accounts, one of the tonier neighborhoods in West Asheville. And back when she was working, she'd get up early in the morning and go to work. There's this one morning she got up, and her neighbors, a couple houses up, were sitting out on their porch already, just rocking and looking at her.
Right.
And she went on to work, and when she came back, her home had been broken into.
Oh, my God.
And a whole bunch of her stuff had been stolen.
Oh, gee. I got a question for you.
What?
And it's on that subject you said. She lived in a Tony neighborhood. Where did that expression come from?
I don't know. I imagine it had something to do with the early photography. Is what came to my mind. And I remember hearing it in the Disney movie Tombstone.
Okay.
Yeah. When the mayor was describing the town of Tombstone, Arizona, to Doc or whoever it was, I forget his name. Not Doc Holliday, but the other one. What was his name?
Okay. Oh, God.
He said it's, anyway, he described it as right Tony, getting to be a Tony neighborhood. But I don't know that young people ever use that term.
I've heard it before, but I can't tell you the last time I heard it.
Yeah.
And when you said it, I knew exactly what you meant, you know. But, yeah. Oh my God.
That's me, using all the forgotten language, and I'm still cooking eggs with cast iron and all that stuff. But yeah, Mom has got the most beautiful stainless steel, just beautiful pan, and she's got an old cast iron pan. I use it for 95% of what I'm doing.
Really? Wow.
It's so inconvenient, and I have no idea why I like it. I mean, compared to what I could be cooking with,
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's crazy. Blah, 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 blah. It is so freaking nice. So up in Sewickley, did they even notice when it was May Day?
In Swickley?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we celebrated May Day. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What did y'all do?
Well, I don't remember much at this point of, when I was out of high school. But in elementary school, I want to say we had a maypole in the playground that we decorated and, did shit with. But that was elementary school. After that, I don't remember really.
Probably no maypoles after that. Yeah.
No, I'm sure not.
Did y'all have, May Day dances and stuff?
Gosh, Alicia, I don't remember that.
Somebody told me that their high school always had a dance to celebrate May Day. I thought that was the coolest thing. It's like, that's as good a reason as any to have a dance when you're young and you need to dance. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, in the 50s, 60s, they might have had a dance at junior, senior high level, but I don't remember hearing about that when I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
So,